The reason we have them is to make sure that politicians don't sort of run away with the nation's credit card and, waste money or cause government borrowing costs to rise and so on. So these fiscal rules are important for a reason. And as you said, Rachel Reeves was categoric in the past, the recent past. Less than a year ago, she said she would not be, as you pointed out, fiddling with figures, and she promised to stick to the same rules. And it would appear that once again, that is a lie, essentially. The Labour Party misled the public in the run-up to the election. Reeves believed that. She should have had the honesty to say so during the general election campaign and not afterwards. And the public could then have decided. What people are so upset about, whether it's winter fuel or this or other things, is the dishonesty of the Labour Party saying during the election campaign, all their plans were fully funded, they said. No need for tax rises over and above what's in the manifesto. They've invented this ridiculous black hole that no one believes. And now they're breaking all their promises afterwards. They should have been honest and just said all this out during the election without the promise that the Labour government is about to break. They told us in the election campaign that none of their plans required tax rises above those set out in the manifesto. This tax rise, which is evidently on its way, around employers' national insurance, was not in their manifesto, and yet they're about to do it, in the same way that Rachel Reeves promised she wasn't going to change the borrowing rules, and now she did 3 months ago. And already, they are breaking the promises they solemnly made. And that is undermining trust in politics, and they should not be so recklessly breaking these promises so quickly. It is really bad for politics, and they should stick to what they pledged to explain the difference between COVID and your claimed black hole. COVID actually existed. The black hole doesn't.
Oh, God.
For a start, I mean, even the Treasury
So you just carry on.
You don't talk over each other because viewers can't hear.
And for a start, about half of that so-called black hole is is inflation-busting public sector pay increase.
So you wouldn't have done those,
including for train drivers that were decided upon by this Labour government. That was £10 billion. Is not next to nothing. It's half of your supposed. Hang on, I didn't interrupt you. It's half of your supposed black hole is choices this Labour government has made to give their union paymasters inflation-busting pay rises. And what I do know is we would categorically not have stripped the winter fuel payment from the vast majority of pensioners, including 84% of those pensioners living in poverty. That is a disgraceful decision by this Labour government. They did not have to take.